Hello, this is the first instructional video for Hats for Humanity Ministry. I'm going to be showing you how to start loom knitting. First of all, you want to purchase a kit. I like the one that they have for sale at Walmart. It's about $14, $15. It comes with 4 looms. This large one I don't use. Some people use that. I think you can use it for hat making for a very large, maybe an adult male, but I have yet to use it. The looms that we frequently use are this size. This is the adult size. Then you have a child size and newborn. So these are child from about 5 and up to adult would be this size loom. So from about 5 or 6 on up. And then I don't have an example of a child from, say, a year to 4 years old. I don't have a hat to demonstrate, but that would be this loom. And then the newborn, very small loom, would be for this size. And this one has been adorned with a little clip-on bow. So cute. And this one has been adorned with a name. So it's great. People like to order these and put their child's name on it. Or it can be adorned with a word like loved or blessed. So I'm going to show you how to get started. You start loom knitting. You want to, the reason I like these looms from Walmart versus Hobby Lobby or Joann's is the little neck here. There's a little slit that helps to hold the yarn when you hook over, and just something about it, it feels much better to me than the other brands. So I have nothing to do with Walmart. I have no affiliation with them, but that's the brand that I like. But you can get coupons for Hobby Lobby or Joann's and make it more affordable for you, so you can get them wherever. They'll work. I just think these work a little bit better. And so I tie a little knot and have a tail on this little peg. It's a little anchor peg. And then you start. You want to wrap behind the first one, and you want to go behind. So I make up a little song, a little dance too, to help children and even the elderly remember, everybody remember. So what I do is I say, to the back, to the back, to the back, to the back. So you want to go to the back. You don't want to wrap to the front. If you wrap to the front, that would not work. You have to go to the back, to the back, to the back, to the back. So you wrap around, and once you get the hang of it, it goes very fast. And you want to make it a little snug, and then not too tight. If you do it too tight, it's going to be very hard to work with. So you want it not too loose, not too tight. Then when you very first start, you're going to wrap again. So there's 2 strands. This is the only time that you're going to wrap twice, is right in the very beginning, because you always have to have 2 strands on the loom. So first time you wrap twice to the back. Then I bring this down and I hold it. So this is anchored and I am holding this. And I get my hook. This comes with the kit that you buy. And you're going to hook over. So you're a wrapper and a hooker. And first you wrapped, and now you're hooking. And you just hook over all the way around. And a newborn hat will take me about an hour, maybe a little less, if you're really concentrating on it. If you're watching TV and getting distracted, it could take you a little longer. I usually work on them when I watch a movie with the kids now and then. When I'm walking about in life, I carry this with me in my purse, a little ball of yarn, and just do a row at a time. So you're going to go all the way around. And then once you've done that, you've gone all the way around. I'm not going to go all the way around now, but once you've gone all the way around, then you're going to wrap your second row, because you always have to have 2 strands on the row. And then once you've gone all the way around wrapping again, then you're going to hook again. So you're a wrapper and a hooker, wrapper and a hooker. Then you're going to do that until you get between 14 to 19 rows, 14 to 18 rows generally. And once you have 14 to 18 rows, you're going to see it's going to come down, and you can unhook your anchor and it'll hang down here. Otherwise, after you have about 3 rows, you can unhook your anchor strand, because if you don't, it'll be hooked up and then you're going to think something's wrong with your hat. So make sure you just remove it and let it hang loose after you've done about 3 or 4 rows. So the material will come down, and now I'm going to show you how to make a rim or a brim. So see this here? We're going to make this, and the way you do that is, I've done some of this already just to save time. So you're going to go to the bottom of your piece and find this tail that was anchored, and you're going to, because you know this is where you started, and you're going to fold the material back on itself and find the bottom loop. That was your first loop, and you're going to hook it over, and that's where your tail is, so you know you started there. Actually, that's this one. And then you're going to go all the way around, finding the very first loop that you did, and hook it over until you've done them all. And you can do all the way around to the very end, and make sure it's the very last one, not the second to last one. And then you will have 2 rows again on your loom. Then you're going to get your hook, and you're going to hook over once more all the way around until you only have 1 strand on your loom again. And I have done this already, and I went all the way around to my last one. Now I have 2 strands, and this is what the brim of your hat is going to look like. Or is it a brim or a rim? I guess I should look that up. Then I'm going to start a new color, like this one. This one is all black, and then I started with a new color as well, this one also. And the way you do that is you tie a knot in your yarn, and I'm going to be doing some videos also showing how to design how to create specific designs. For instance, this hat. I'm going to create a video showing exactly how I made this hat, how many rows for the rim, how many rows in the body, and the colors, the brands of yarn, and everything that go into making certain hats. So now we're adding a second color. Once you've tied, just like you did in the beginning, you're going to go to the back, and you're going to, because we've completed the brim, we want the rest of the hat to be loose. We want the you want to put your next row a little bit loose so it's not too tight on the head, and you're going to wrap it around loosely, a little bit looser than you did the first time, and you're going to go all the way around. So then you have 2 rows again on your loom, and you're going to do this until you have wrapped the whole row and you get to the beginning, and then you're going to hook over. And that's how you start your second color. And then when you're done, you will have strands on the inside that you will need to take care of, and I'll show you how to do that in another video. Thank you for watching. Happy hat making.